Welcome, Scorpion. Can you see? I got the third person mod in. It's wild, kind of weird. Does this third person mod make my butt look big? Well, well, well. Here we are. Uh, I'm assuming that YouTube's working okay. Uh oh, I lost my. Hang on, I lost my chat. Where'd it go? There it is. Miss Nelson's in the house. Hello, Miss Nelson. How are you? Well, as long as it doesn't make my butt look get big, I guess that's okay. Alrighty. Well, I'll tell you what. It's not the mod that makes my butt look big. It's probably that extra donut I had for breakfast. This is weird. I don't know if this is gonna fly. I just kind of freaky, and it looks like it's crashing my game. What? I don't know about this. This is not. I'm gonna have to. I don't know. That's weird. Somebody suggested I do that. Hang on. I'm gonna go get rid of that. All right, I should have actually. I should have played with that before I came online, because that was weird. It really was kind of strange. Let's jump back in it. Oh! I did do that when I first put it in. It he runs weird too, because it looks like he's gonna fall over when you start turning. He leans way over to the left, and he still his arms are swinging weird, and it's like he's out of control. It's like the next thing that pops in front of him, he's gonna go right through it. Um, yeah, it's kind of strange. All right, here we go. Back in the game. Let's hope it runs a little better. Alrighty. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is going on with the lag? And my speed boots are gone because I got. Oh, geez. What was it? I forgot now. I put that other mod in. Um, is it control? There it is. This easy development command thing. Now, I'm not going to use this because it's kind of cheaty, but there are some things in here that control stuff that my other mods were controlling. So I got rid of some mods. Like right here, the speed value, multiplier state, speed multiplier warning, um, player debug. We got, yeah, see, I can kick this up and go faster, I guess. Let's do that and see what happens. I don't know if I have to turn it on. It is turned on, isn't it? Speed multi... No, it's off. I don't know what the warning is. Look, oh, okay, here we go. All right. Sweet. There's a couple other mods that it replaced too, and I can't remember what they are. But I'm having some lag issues. I don't know what that's all about. How's the stream look, by the way? Oh, cache has to rebuild after the update. Um, there was an update. Okay. Oh man, because this is terrible. All right. What was I doing? Anybody remember? The last episode? The last live stream. Let me kick around here and see what we were up to. Look, there's Big Marge the Barge. I don't think the corn's ready yet. Let's see. Nope, it's still growing. Darn it. I want to get that corn off. All right, we were looking for seeds and herbicide. And we do have a little bit of seed left, so let's see if we can get that. It isn't going to be enough, so I'm going to have to go buy some seeds. You can only remember looking at my butt. Version 1.5.1. When did they do that? I didn't even notice. I started up the game and walked away for a cup of tea or something and didn't pay attention. And also, the software I used for streaming had an update too. That took 5 minutes to download and install, or better. So it's been one of those waiting days. Uh-oh, eggs are full, almost. Yeah, I'm getting lag here that I never had before. Leave it up to these games to put an update in that breaks the game. I mean, all right, let's grab some seeds here. Came out yesterday. Yeah, I haven't played farming for a week. So, well, I haven't played since last live stream. Know what I mean? Okay, how come I'm not getting herbicide? There it goes. You think it's full? I think it's full. Yeah, the new DLC's coming out, what, on the 8th? Next Tuesday? Is that what Alan said? Alan keeps up with that stuff. I don't keep up with it. But they better fix this laggy thing. I'll be upset. Feel like the Incredible Hulk. You won't like me when I'm upset. Nobody likes me now. 22nd. What's today? The 16th or something? Right, I got it set on canola. Did I plant anything in here? Needs plowing. Oh. When did it need plowing? Darn it. I didn't know that. Well, I gotta go find my plow. I think it's way over at the other fields. That's okay. We'll bring it home. The old Big Bud. It's the 16th all day long. I know. That's kind of how it works, isn't it? Brandon Gamey's in the house. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? Well, as usual, Carol went to get a burger. Was supposed to have it for me in time for me to eat it before I started my live stream. And, of course, she's always late. So she brings me in this burger that she had. She went out with a friend, and they have burgers. Carol's like wimpy. You know, she'd eat a hamburger 24 hours a day. But so she brings me back this hamburger. It's barbecue. Now, I don't mind barbecue, but I don't care that much for it. Plus, it's sweet, and I'm diabetic. And she never does barbecue, so I'm trying to figure out why she did on this. But she comes in late. She just brought it in. And it's barbecue. It's going to be sticky and drippy, and oh, I don't know how I'm supposed to eat it. That's not the half of it. The place where she goes, although the food is very, very good, their French fries, I'm used to soft French fries. They make theirs crispy. And so they crunch like potato chips or something. It's like, oh no, how am I supposed to eat those with a microphone in front of my face? Where's your burger? Glad to hear you're doing well, Brandon. Hope things are going well for you wherever you are in life. All right, what else do we need to be doing? Let's go look around. Large Marge the Barge. Okay, I should be selling some stuff. What do I have that I can sell? That'll give me something to do. Alrighty. I don't have any wheat, don't have any barley. I don't have anything to sell. What did I harvest? What is that? It's ugly, whatever it is. Okay, I do have some beets, about 500,000. Potatoes, I think that's what those are. I don't want to sell the potatoes, not yet. So actually, I don't have anything to sell. Not really. All right. So I can't do anything unless I want to borrow money from the bank, which I don't want to do. Well, I guess I'm plowing. That's all I got to do right now. Unless there's another field that's ready. Let's take a look at this other field. It needs plowing as well. And this one is okay. A new bot? Yeah. I'm playing around with the Screenlabs bot. They had a new feature that's changing everything. Okay, this one can be seeded. go get our cedar and come up here. I almost streamed Yogi Land today just for something different, but it was getting late. I was waiting for my burger, and it was getting late, and so I didn't want to mess around with changing the maps. So there you go. Yeah, I'll have to see because I had to work. I worked for a couple hours on this streaming business because, and I'm waiting for Alan to show up. If Alan shows up, because he uses Mixer, and if you remember, he couldn't chat with us because his chat wasn't showing up. Nobody could see his chat. So I think I've fixed that. And we'll find out if somebody gets on Mixer and sends me a chat. All right, let's see if I have a course for this field. 16. Do I have a seeding course for 16? I do. Sweet. I don't know why I do, but I do. I got barbecue sauce all over everything now. My controller's sticky. It's stuck to my hand. All right, let's hire this guy. See if he'll go to work. I went to take a sip out of my tea and the cup stuck to my fingers. I watched a guy. Actually, I don't watch the guy. I've seen a guy on YouTube that does kind of a, he doesn't play games like I do. He's got a camera in his face and he talks about gaming news and stuff like that. And in the middle of his stream, they'll bring him in a big hamburger and fries and a milkshake, and while he's kind of chatting with people or whatever it is he does, he'll be eating his hamburger and then sucking the milkshake, going slurping it with the straw, and then chomping with his mouth open and stuff running down his chin. It's just disgusting. I just can't watch it. I didn't stay long on that channel. All right, we need to stop this driver because he's not doing the job. Why he's not doing the job, I don't know. Articulated tractors. They're terrible. All right, let me see if I can make him run. Make him go. Hey, Craig's in the house, complaining about his wages. Who is it, by the way? It's Pat Pearson. Pat Pearson, he never complains. How's things going, Craig? Let's go check, see how the plow's doing. I had to step away for a minute and wash the barbecue off my fingers. These people that lick their fingers, that's all fine and well, but I know where my fingers have been lately. That was probably too much information. Polish off the last sip of tea here. I don't know if you're noticing, but it looks like the corn has turned golden. Let's see if it's ready. By golly, it is. Right on. Let's do it to it. We're going to do it. Let's get right up in it. That big grain auger right in the middle of that. Did you guys see, I watched the latest Welker Farms video, and he took his combine and a GoPro camera and threw it in the combine and chewed it up. And supposedly, some of his viewers wanted him to do it and sent money to pay for it. Are you crazy? What kind of damage did it do to the combine? Oh, speaking of the weather, thank you, Scorpion. Speaking of the weather, fair warning, everybody. If I happen to immediately go away, we're in the middle of a storm here in the coast. So it's getting very gusty out there. If the power goes out, of course, I won't have any control over it. But so if I disappear, tell everybody that I didn't rage quit like some people I've seen do. It's a power issue. There's Andy. Hi, Andy. How you doing? Andy, were you the one that was talking to me about the third-person mod, or was that Brian Wheeler? Because I tried it, and it about stopped my game from playing. I don't think that was it, but it's really weird to use. The guy runs funny, he walks funny. Besides that, he made my butt look big. All right, we got to go get a truck. We're going to need one. We'll take the grain truck. Oh, by the way, somebody sent me a link. Joe Dokes sent me a link to a new grain trailer. And I don't remember whether I put it in the game or not. I hope so. Let me see. I don't know if it's this one or not. I don't think so. I think I already had this one. I might not have put it in the game, darn it. This is the one I'm using. And I like this one because it's actually one piece. When you buy it, you don't buy a front trailer and a back trailer and a dolly. This is all hooked up and you can't unhook it. But the interesting thing is it's considered two trailers, but Courseplay recognizes both trailers and works. So I use this one. I like it better than the ones that you have to hook together. So this one works well. Yeah, jump's funny too. I don't know. What's that about Bill? Not the weather that Bill letting rip? Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to think this. Oh my God, we got trouble in paradise over there. He's trying to mow trees down. So that mod that I showed you earlier, which I can't remember which, that one, the easy development command player, it does a lot of stuff. It's a lot of cheaty stuff. But it works well for people that are YouTubing, because if I'm getting ready to do a YouTube episode and I'm on Yogi Land and I'm on field 17, let's say. Now 17 takes a full quarter of the map almost. It's that big. If I was trying to get it ready for a harvest to do a live stream or a video on, it would take me 3 days to plant that damn thing. So with this, you can control your fields and stuff, and you can say, okay, I want this field to be all ready to go, and you can buy any field. You can do all kinds of junk-a-doodle-doo. I only got it for some of the things like the daytime you can speed up, so I don't need the fast daylight mod that I used to have. I got rid of that one. The fast boots I had, I got rid of that one because this one does that too. So there's a number of things that this thing does that actually I could get rid of other mods that were doing the same thing, like the fruit type, the growth state, that kind of stuff. The speed of the fruit I can change. So I had another mod that did that for me. You can control the equipment. There's all kinds of junk you can do, but it replaced about 3 or 4 other mods. Oh, I got you, Craig. Yeah. Oh, see, what you have to remember, there's a delay. By the time I hear a response from you guys, I've forgotten what I'd already said and moved on. All right, we got to stop this feller. He's going to tear that tree up. I'm not worried about the tree, but my equipment's being ruined here. I shouldn't say I'm not worried about the tree. Some hippie's going to take me out. Of course I worry about the tree, but a tree's renewable. It'll grow back. Now I don't know where I was, so I'm close enough to being done. I think I'll just finish it off. All these people that are worried about man destroying the earth, this earth's going to be just fine. Man will blow himself up, but the earth, it'll be fine. It'll get rid of us like a plague. All right, let's do this. Hey Troy, how you doing? Good to have you in the stream, Troy. Hope you're doing well. I like this equipment. This seeder is actually the widest seeder that I've got in the game. It does a good job. I like it a lot for more than one reason. One, you can put the American flag on the tanks back there, see them flying. That's cool. Another, it's the widest one in the game. I kind of like that it uses liquid fertilizer, because you can replace it and put liquid herbicide in instead. And then also, I like it because when it folds up, it's in a package that's no wider than the tractor, so you can drive it down the road without any trouble. Okay, so I'm going to go back down to those other fields that are probably done plowing. Well, one of them is. The other one I haven't started yet. I got a new game given to me. I don't know. You guys have probably heard me say this before. There are several studios that are always sending me free games, and they're not free. They want me to do videos on them to publicize them. So some of them are games that I wouldn't play because, well, for example, if they sent me a first-person shooter game, I can't play first-person shooters. I'm not any good at them, and I don't enjoy them. So I wouldn't play a game that I'm not having fun on. So if it's a game that I want to play, I will play it and decide whether I like it or not. And then, if I do, I'll just buy the game, even though they've given me a card, a Steam key for it. But anyway, this one I don't know about. This one is, it's like an adult game. It's very gross as far as horror, but I think it's very explicit sexually too. I haven't actually played it yet, but I've seen little clippets of it. So I don't know. I'm going to play it tonight. I like playing those horror games at night when the lights are out, it's dark, and nobody's around, it's quiet, and you know, all that kind of stuff. Did this need liming? No, it doesn't. Alright, so let's set this guy loose. Who we got now? Mervyn Gilmore is working. Who's doing the corn? Harold Teague's doing the corn. Field 15, does that have a combine course on it? Grain to Farm, it does. Let's see if we can make it work. I haven't updated Courseplay for a while. I should probably check to see how they're doing. And stuff. Where's he going? Oh, shoot. Where's he going? Where is he going? Now I'm curious. Oh, he missed the tree. No, he didn't. He hit the tree. I don't know where he thinks he's going. Oh. That's weird. Trying to get back to that, I think, right there. Why he left the course like that, I don't know. Search combine. Open HUD map, advanced settings. Refuel covers waiting time. Pathfinding activated. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what pathfinding does, but I'm wondering if that's this turn on field is a problem, maybe. Well, let's see what he does. Miha Medved, how are you? Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Appreciate it. I have no idea whether I pronounced your name correctly. I hope I did. If I didn't, I apologize. I don't like screwing up people's names. Sometimes it's not hard to do. Some people's names are kind of, their parents have went wild with them and given them some pretty crazy spellings and things like that. Let me see if I can do this. Put your pipe out, buddy. Oh, all right, Craig. Thanks. That makes sense. I understand. I don't do wither crop, or crop withering, so I don't care if it has that on or not. I know what the turn on field is. Poor old John Deere got dirty, didn't it? I think I've caught up to where he's at. I'm just getting his grain now. Let's go check on the cedar. Wonder if that other grass field is ready yet. I don't think it is. There's a mod on ModHub for the chicken farm. It's actually a building that is a chicken egg storage building, and I'm meant to read up on it, and I haven't. So does it automatically collect the eggs and store them for you, or what is that all about? I haven't read the description yet. Is anybody using that mod? Because those eggs fill up pretty darn fast. Okay, this isn't quite grown back yet, so I'm going to wait. Okay, this guy's done. Let's go get that other field that needs to be plowed. So I'm waiting for Andy to come on. Not Andy, I'm sorry. Alan. I'm waiting for Alan to come on. Okay, they did it again. When you hire a worker, they get to the end of the field and they stop, and I don't know why. That field up there looks like it's got crop on it. Uh-oh, I almost plowed that field. It's growing. Canola needs plowing and liming. I'm not going to do that right now. I've got crop on it. Well, we'll wait till we get the crop off. Crop off, crop off. All right, we'll just put this thing to the side. Like this right here. Alrighty. Well, anyway, I don't know what that mod actually does. I might take a look at it, put it in. The cages work pretty good on some maps, and on other maps they don't work that good. I was having trouble with them on Yogi. What else is going on? Are you at work, Scorpion? Scorpion's always at work. he's a family man providing for his family. You got Friday off? Or, well, Friday working at home? Today's Wednesday already. How in the hell did that happen? Tell you, these weeks are flying by. All right, I'm noticing that here I thought I had the chat that is in the stream. I thought I had it fixed, but I noticed that it's doing something. The chat isn't going away. When I had that on, excuse me. When I had that on before, I had it so that a person would put a chat. It would show up in the stream like that on the page. After a short period of time, it would go away. It's not doing that now, so I'm going to have to look at that timer. Can't get this thing. This articulated tractor's driving me crazy. So squirrely looking. Scorpion's working from home on Friday. Just think, Scorpion, you'll be able to get my the Elf on a Shelf out in a month or two. Can you imagine? It seems like it was just supposed to be summer, which we didn't get much of a summer here. A lot of other people did. But now it's going into the holidays already. It's halfway through October. That means Halloween's just around the corner. Thanksgiving after that, and then the big one. Are you going to have to rename the Elf on a Shelf? I'm doing lots of canola this trip. I don't know why. I used to do that. When I'd farm, I would do all one crop. And then the next one I'd switch off and do a different crop. And then I got bored. And I started trying to choose my crops. I usually do canola on a big field because canola is so dense that the yields are low. It takes a lot of crop to fill a truck up. He named one of the elves on a shelf Rudy, but his kids think I'm boring. Well, at least my videos are boring. Evidently, the elf got up to quite a bit of trouble last year. Okay, we'll just sit here and wait for that corn to be done. Let's go get in our truck. Find out why they just... No, the corn's still running. He just, I don't know what's going on. Let's see if we can get this thing working now. Let's start him up. Well, Alan's not here to tell me it's soup du jour time, and I'm getting thirsty, so I think I'm going to have to break one out. I'm disappointed because Alan wasn't able to chat with anybody last time because I didn't have the chat on the screen for our mixer. Uh-oh. Is that grain going in my truck? It is, but it doesn't look like it is. That's weird. That's really weird. I wonder what it's set at. Let's take a look. 8.6. Let's pop it up to 9. Anyway, so I was hoping Alan would be on today because I fixed it just for him. I'm broadcasting on Mixer just for one guy. It's not really. I wanted to do Mixer because I'm trying to build my account up over there. Oh, Mountain Dew. Oh, that's good. Good. I told you I'm relegated. My wife relegated me to... I can only do a Mountain Dew when I'm live streaming. So I'm going to have to live stream more, I guess. But deer's kind of slow, isn't it? Compared to the internationals I'm used to using. Let me get my truck. And let's see here. Is this an auto pickup trailer? Missing unfold. It's missing the unfold. Fasten belts. Change cruise speed. Toggle cruise. Select camera. Well, okay. Is either one of these trailers? That trailer might be. Let's go back and take a look. I need a trailer that automatically picks up. I don't want to pick up those darn eggs. Getting dark on me too. You don't have it yet, huh, Craig? Well, I don't know. It's been worth it, I think. Oh, that's right. I had trouble with this. This truck's too big. How did I get that trailer over here? Oh, I remember. I had to use a truck to do it. Bio break. Scorpion took a bio break. I was watching a video last night on what the astronauts have to do in space to eat, to shower, to shave, how they have to clean themselves and go to the bathroom. And I want to find out where they buy those diapers they have. They've got some heavy-duty industrial diapers they can wear. I want one of those. You can just do your duty right in the diaper and it's no big deal, I guess. Now, let's see if this one... I don't think this is an auto picker upper. I thought that other one was. And dark on me, all the lights are coming on. Look at the street lights. They come on just when you drive up to them. Now that's good because otherwise it'd be taking up all your CPU power. Oh, all games are like that. All games are screwed up when they first come out. But I don't think this is an auto load. Maybe it is. Turn it on. Fasten, unfasten. Do we have to tell it what kind of a crop we're trying to pick up, though? Auto loader. Oh, it's Z key. It's a Z key. Pallets, bag, liquid pallets, pallets, liquid pallets, mission pallets, small bales. Where's the eggs? Cotton modules. Uh, all right, it's not picking him up. I don't know whether that's considered a pallet. It isn't, is it? I've got City Skyline. I think I've got one or two of the Tropicos. I'm not sure. They're on the ground. Yeah, I know. If the pallet's on the ground, picks it up, though. All right, I gotta go sleep. This is crazy. Heck with it. I don't like eggs anyway. Where's my farmhouse? In the water? No, it's not in the water. God, these speed boots are gonna kill me. I have a need for speed. Alright, so I'm gonna sleep for the 14 hours, I guess. That Steam's telling you what I have? That's not right. It's private information. I've got hundreds of games. You know, I've got so many games, and I would venture to say that 70 to 75% of the games that I own, I've never ever installed on my PC. I just buy them because they're on sale. Isn't that crazy? Well, I don't know what to do about these eggs because it's not working. I did have a trailer that picked them up. I just don't remember which one it was. Obviously, it wasn't this one. Excellent idea. Well, we can pick up these, though. This is a pallet. Again, let's see, pallets. There we go. So this is a pallet 25, whatever that means. Why didn't they say wool pallet instead of pallet 75? What the heck is that all about? I'm going to put the straps on, and then we need to go find the, what do they call it? The spinnery. So let's see, where's the spinnery? Tell me. Lucy's Tack and Bridle? Huh? Don't they just have a spinnery? There's a bakery. Let's see what this one sells. I can't remember what they told me to do. Somebody told me how you can line these up, and I don't remember. So I got it tagged, but what do they sell? Well, if they don't sell anything, what do they buy? Lucy's Tack and Bridle. Oh, that's a horse place. I was thinking bridal as a wedding bridal. Bridal. Look, brides want to eat hay and straw. Wrong kind of bride. Oh, jeez. All right. Sorry. Hit me as humorous. So I don't know where the darn wool sales are now then. I guess I could find out by going to wool. Right here. And see where the sales are. The spinnery. There it is. Why didn't I see that before? Because I wasn't looking. That's why. Okay. Look around. Anybody see a great big green pillar of light? Somebody has a green lightsaber that they're shooting in the sky. That's funny because I don't. Bought Witcher and haven't installed it. Which Witcher? The first one? Second one? Third one? I've got all three of them. I've only played a little bit of the first two and all the way through on Witcher 3, except for the last DLC. I'm playing through it right now. Alright, I don't see the spinnery. I'm guessing... There it is, right there. Oh, I've been to it before. That's where I sold my cotton. The spinnery's the one that's got the weird... No, that was Yogi Land. One of these games had a weird trigger. The trigger was either too high or too low. I think it was too high because I had to take the product off with my hands, hold it up over my head to sell it. It was weird. I think it was Yogi, but I can't recall. Alright, let's take the straps down. I feel like a woman after a fancy ball. I'm letting my straps down. Gown straps, get it? I know, it wasn't funny. Okay, let's see if we can sell this. First of all, turn off the auto loader. It is off. And why? Now that's supposed to be selling, but it's not. Okay, this is weird. Okay, I did this. This is the one that I had to go really fast and make the stuff skid off the end of the trailer. Let's do that. Hold on. I gotta slow down. Slow down. Okay, now I'm gonna back up really fast and hit the accelerator. Oh, not quite. Back up really fast. Hit the accelerator. Okay, there. It's sold. So the trigger's too low. Yeah, Craig, it was. It was. But this one has a problem too. I think the Yogi one, it was too high, and this one is too low. And I think it's because they expect you to be using a front end loader to unload the truck, and I'm not doing that. Not that I wouldn't do that, I'm just not doing it now. I'm not doing it right now. I don't have a front end loader, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm opposed to it. Or like, you know, oh, I'm not doing that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't have a front end loader there, so I'm not doing it now. Alright, so I got to get a different truck that's going to pull these. I think that big Chevy four-wheel drive that I've got might do it. What's that say on there? Does that say Peterbilt? Unibuilt, it says. It's a Unibuilt. It might, Scorpion. I didn't even try that, did I? I bet it does. I think you're right. I bet it does. Okay, I've got I'm gonna lease a piece of equipment here. Let's see. What am I doing? I'm supposed to be in here, in there, and here. And I'm gonna lease. God, those are cheap. I must have modded these. They're so cheap. Okay, well, I'm gonna get that one. Let's see here. I don't need it for anything else. I think I'll just lease it. I'm gonna do some cleanup. I think once I clean it up, the next phase of the people feeding it will take care of it, I think. Come on. There it is. I don't. I don't remember stuff. I actually remember things that are either interest me or I need to remember. Other than that, I don't remember anything. I've worked with people for 10 years, side by side every day, and I forget all about them a month after I quit the job and move to the next job. And people think something's wrong with me, like I'm antisocial. I'm not. I just don't have any reason. The only reason I knew the people in the first place is because of the job. So if I'm on a different job now, I don't need to know them. Einstein, not to say that I'm anything like Einstein in any way, shape, or form, but Einstein used to say that he didn't remember like phone numbers because he knows where to find them in a book, so why should he clutter his brain up with numbers he doesn't need to? I'm kind of like that. I don't remember things that don't interest me or I don't need to know. And technically, I do have kind of a high IQ. It's not terribly high, but it's above average. I'm just getting old. And I don't know about those things anyway. I think people's IQs have changed over time. Your IQ changes. At least that's what I've been led to understand. That it could happen. Uh-oh, I ran over some of my eggs. I better sell those right away. Okay, the sheep are easy to clean after because I just used the quicker picker-upper, the grass picker-upper to fix them. The pigs, this one works. And I think the cows, I've got another one for the cattle. And I didn't put it in the game though. Where's the trough at? Did I pass it up? I did. What the hell's wrong with me? Don't answer that. Alright, let's drop this, open it up, turn it on. And let's scoop up this food. I'll bet that trough is full. It's not going to let me put it in there. I'll have to put it in storage. Yeah, it is. I don't know. I don't know where anybody's at anymore. I went, I'm sure you guys remember Big Hoss. He doesn't go by Big Hoss anymore. Changed his name again. I can't remember what it is. Country Boy or Country Guy or some kind of a thing. I went to his Twitch page. He doesn't do YouTube anymore. He's doing Twitch now, and he actually Twitches quite often. That sounded funny. He twitches often. Yeah, don't mind me. I've had too much caffeine. Anyway, he's always on Twitch live streaming. But he told me, I went in there a couple days ago after I did the live stream here. I went over there and maximum capacity. Yeah, the trough is full. I can't put it in there. Anyway, he said he gave up on Farm Sim, not playing it anymore. He said he finished the last map he was making and gave it up. He doesn't want to play it anymore. So he's playing things like 7 Days to Die and, you know, survival type games like that. He's got his own servers that everybody comes on and plays with him while he's while he's live streaming, and that's what he's doing for fun. But he's not playing this game anymore. He's had enough, I guess, of farming. I think I could sell this pig food, but right now I think I'm just going to drop it in here. Not that much there, really. But yeah, it seems a little light in here, doesn't it? I've got only 5 people watching. I don't know what's special about today. Evidently, everybody's busy, though. That's okay. I'm having fun, I guess. As long as I'm having fun. Alright, I'm going to go to the garage and unleash this thing. Oh, shoot. I've got that stuff. Where is this stuff? I didn't realize I'd leased it. Let's turn it back in. Darn it. I went overnight and probably cost me a lot of money for that. Alright, so I do want to buy the pig poo one, though. I'll just buy it. It's cheap enough. And I'm going to make it poop brown. Now, come on. There's a poop. There it is. There's a poop brown. Let's make the rim colors poop brown, too. Alrighty. Hey, Bubba, how you doing? Bubba's here. Snuck in the back door when I wasn't looking. Uh-oh. How come this guy's not doing it? Because I turned him off. Why did I turn him off? I probably yelled at him and he got turned off. Okay, what am I looking for? This guy. Right, I'm not going to bother driving to town with this. Let's, I'm going to call Doctor Who and have him deliver this to the farm, which is right about there. Close enough for government work. Sneaking in like other people, huh? Well, unfortunately today, other people aren't sneaking in. According to my live stream, I've only got 5 people. But that's okay. It'll come. Build it. They will come. It's my own fault partially because I'll live stream 2-3 times and then I won't live stream for months. But I'm really starting to think that live streaming might be the way to go all the time. Here's what I might do. I might live stream and record at the same time. I used to do that on Twitch. I would, my computers are powerful enough that I can do it. I can record the thing while I'm playing it, and then edit that one for YouTube, and leave the other one up. And then what you can do is, let's say you live stream for 3 hours, but a lot of that is just willy-nilly stuff. You can cut all that down to about a 45-minute video, just showing the highlights, and put that on YouTube. And then you're done. So you just live stream. And then if somebody on the YouTube page wants to see the whole 3 hours, there it is. If you want the Reader's Digest condensed version of 45 minutes, there it is. It's your choice. Well, thanks, Bubba. I appreciate it. Lucky few, huh? You guys, you're so lucky. What time is it anyway? It feels like I've been doing this for 3 hours. Not quite. I didn't realize I had this much poo. By the way, Scorpion, This poo picker-upper, did you see what I modded it to do? That's not it. Hang on. Back up. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. This thing will hold 1,000,000 tons. And I made it so it dumps really fast, too. So I got tired of picking up poo on Yogi Land. I've got like 400 or 500 cattle, and they poo 10 tons a minute. It was taking me forever to pick up the poo. Don't let it go to my head. No problem. It'll go in one ear and out the other. Trying to get the poo out of the corner. How come it's not coming out? Oh, it's not hanging over to the other side. The hold a lot of pooinator. It's poo-tastic. Somebody asked me when I was going to live stream next, and I told them Wednesday. I thought it was Alan, but I don't see him today. It won't move. What do you mean it won't move? Oh, Andy. The reason why it won't move is you have to change the mass. Scorpion, you're still at work, aren't you? Dang it. I was going to do that. There's a script you can add to your XML file that makes it so it don't care what the weight is. You have to change the mass. Scorpion's from Texas. Yeah. No mas, no mas. That means something different, though, I think. No mas. In Spanish, mas is more. No more. How come you don't have it in your head? You were supposed to look it up from the last live stream. I can do it, but I'm live streaming. Hang on, let me see if I can find it for Andy. How would I find it? Let's see. I can't get out of the game. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it somehow. Okay, what did we put it? Well, I have it on this mod right here, so let's see. The quicker picker upper is where? What's it called? I can't remember. Quicker picker upper. That's not what it's called. The poo raider. There it is. Okay, hang on. I need to unzip it. It's not going to let me do it because I'm actually playing the game. No, it did let me do it. That's a surprise. Okay, mod description, Vertimix, notepad. Hang on, I'm almost there. Bear with me. This is important. It's for Andy. Okay, here it is. Andy, I'm going to give you the whole line, but the only part you need is the part that has to do with the mass. But I want to show you where you can put it in your XML of the item you want to change. Okay, first of all, I'll give you the script. Bear with me, guys. Okay, let's see. I need to put that in a chat, don't I? Hang on. Okay, have I got a chat? Sign on to chat. Say something. What? It's not going to let me chat. Hang on. I'll get it. I'm going to have to put it in on Mixer. Type the chat. Okay, here's the script. Okay, here's the script. Hang on. It should show up on your screen. Let me get back in the game. Okay. Did it show up on the screen? All it is update mass. There it is. Can you see that on your screen? And you put that in the fill unit. Go to your XML, look for fill unit, and just add that someplace within that line. Make sure you have spaces between that script and the other stuff in that line, that script line. And that should work for you. Now I've lost my chat. Where'd it go? Oh, hang on. My chat go. Okay, no understands when I use that phrase. No mas, no mas. Sorry, everyone. Why be sorry? Update equal false. There it is right there. Okay, so yeah, like you just look for your fill unit line in your XML of whatever it is that will hold an item. It's got to be, you know, something that has a tank to it. And just add that to that line. That's all you got to do. And basically, that's just telling the... How come my truck won't start? Stop the driver. That just tells the game that piece of equipment has no weight. It doesn't weigh anything. So you can put as much in it as you want, and it's not going to bog down. Works good. Scorpion and I use it all the time. I've got some trailers that will hold... I got one trailer. Well, I've got my dump truck. That little dump truck, 48, that Chevy, 48 Chevy. That thing will hold 3 million tons because I'm using it for a particular map, for a particular purpose. And it drives 60, 70 miles an hour with 3 million tons on it. Fun times. You're welcome, Andy. Now, Scorpion, you and I should be ashamed of ourselves. That script is so simple. Why can't we remember it? It's just update mass. Now, you have to, Andy, you have to make sure that mass is capitalized. The M on mass. Update is not capitalized, but the mass part is. So that I typed in there, type it just like that. But yeah, why can't we remember that? It's so simple. I wonder if the pigs have any poop, 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 poop. They do. It's right behind me. Is the pig poo lighter in color than the cow poo? Because it looks like it is. It might be just a optical illusion or something. But so who'd have thought that with 5 viewers on a live stream, all I do would be picking up poop? Why not? It's got to be done. I knew the job was dangerous when I took it. Okay, and I've got a question. I thought that the mod that I have that automatically feeds the animals also cleaned up the mess, but it doesn't seem to. It doesn't seem to be doing that. Odd. I'm gonna have to put that other mod back in, that clean pen thing. I hope I didn't destroy it. I think I still have it in my OneDrive. Craig, you're so funny, buddy. So, Craig, if you don't have FS19, what kind of games are you playing nowadays? Pigs don't poo as much as cows do. Now this is weird. The pigs poo less than the cows, but the cows have 4 stomachs. Wouldn't you think they would digest their food better and not have so much poo? And pigs, pigs are more like humans than a lot of animals. I'm talking about their digestive system and things like that. Oh, I've got the scoop down. All right, I'm hoping that the main silo holds manure. If it doesn't, I've got Maurice here that I can work with. Oh, you're still playing all those games. Good. I haven't played American Trucker in a long time. Have they got any new states yet? Did they ever get Washington in? I don't think I've purchased Washington. If they have it out. Keep your fingers crossed that this silo holds manure. It does. Sweet. All right, that's all the poo for today. The pooperator is poop fantastic. God, this John Deere is slow. What the heck? I might have to fix this. Oh, the cruise control's turned down. But still, it only goes 12 miles an hour. What? Microsoft crashed your PC? Great. Scorpion said he quit before they came out with Oregon. Well, here's the thing about American Truck Simulator and even Euro Truck Simulator. After you've driven from France to Germany 100 times and all those other places, then what do you do? It's, you know, if you've made enough money to have a garage in every country, then what do you do? If you've hired all the workers you can hire and bought all the trucks you can buy, what do you do? And that's what happened to me. And so I would only go on and play when they brought a new state out or something, you know, on American Truck Simulator. They're not creating any new countries in Europe. So I quit playing Euro Trucking a long time ago. But yeah, it's just, I guess, and it was a pain in the ass to put the steering wheel and the gear shift in every time I wanted to play. And, you know, I've got extra computer now. I could actually set one up just to do that. Casey bumped into Rudy. Nice one, Andy. YouTube did it to me again. I've got people subscribing every day, but my numbers don't grow. I don't know what's going on. It's just they're not referring my channel, and I'm not getting any views on my videos that I used to get. I used to get, 100, 150 views every time I put a new video up. I'm lucky to get 20, 30 views now on a video. I'll get quite a few on the live stream because that's just the nature of live streaming. You get people that are surfing the channels, if you will, and they'll pop in your channel for a couple seconds, take a look at it, decide it's not for them, move on. But it counts as somebody viewing. So anyway, where's my... Is this... Not ready yet. Come on, John Deere. I'm going to have to work on that John Deere. It's too dang slow. So yeah, I told Scorpion here a few months ago. You remember Scorpion? He and I were talking, and I told him, I said, yeah, I think my channel's dying. Because I'm not getting new subscribers. I don't have people watching my videos. Addie came on during a live stream. Now, you guys that know me know who Addie is. Adeline is my 10-year-old, although she's 11. She just turned 11 in September. She got on one of my live streams one day and said hello, and it just surprised the hell out of me. And she actually, in the live stream, said, you guys need to watch Rudeman's videos. He's really working very hard. He works so hard on his videos, and nobody's watching him. And he deserves to be watched. And I just about died. My face turned so damn red. Here's this little 11-year-old spamming my channel to get people to watch. Oh, it was so funny. Which is another reason why I'm thinking maybe I'll just go to streaming, because I'll just stream for fun for a couple hours and call it quits. If somebody wants to come on and watch, fine. There's no downside in that if somebody's watching, we're having fun, but if nobody's watching, I'm still playing the game. So, I'm having fun playing the game, even if nobody's watching. The only thing I have to worry about is somebody trolling me, or giving me a hard time in the chat. But, I've gotten to the point where I don't care. People say what they want. I don't care. What's it going to hurt me? Just got it back after another one. Just stop it. Yeah. YouTube's killing some of these channels. It really is. And the funny part is, they're doing the same thing to the big guys. I know some people that I watch that happen to be politically conservative, and they've got millions of viewers, and they're trying to stop their channel. Why, YouTube? Why? You're cutting your own income. When you how why would they do that? I guess they figured they've already got all the money in the world. Uh, they can afford to pick and choose who they decide to be on their channel. If they don't like the way you think, then you're not getting on there. And it's very obvious nowadays. People say, oh, they're not doing that. Bullshit. They are doing it because they're telling you they're doing it now. I think Google actually admitted it to Congress. They called them into Congress one day for some reason. And they actually admitted to it. You know, that they're blocking people. And it's a private company. They can do what they want. That's their stand on it. And that's true. But it's not very good business, if you ask me. It'd be like me opening a restaurant. Now, this is true story. I've seen it in the news. People opening a restaurant, and they have two menus. They have one menu for women and one menu for men, and the men have to pay more for their food. Why would you do that? And of course, these restaurants they go out of business within months. You know, because there's a whole lot of men out there that are married to women. They go out to dinner together, and the men are not going. They're going to say, "Listen, honey, we're not going to that restaurant because, you know, we're on a budget, and I can't afford to pay twice for my meal than you do. So let's go to this other restaurant." How stupid are these people? Supposedly they're going into business to make money. Why would you do that? It just doesn't make any sense. Grim Reaper's in the house. Hey, Grim, how you doing? Everybody run for the high hills. The Grim Reaper's here. It ain't my time to go. Of course, maybe it is. I don't know. He would know. And finally, I hate. Oh, wait. Combine, just wait. I'm close enough to being full. I'm taking this grain in. So how's Reaper today? You ate the salmon ball? I didn't know salmons had balls. What do I know? I just live on the coast. Oh, you're just in training? There was a show on. God, I'm trying to think of the name of it. Something Dead. Dead Like Me. There was a TV show, Dead Like Me. This young girl, in between teenager and 20s. I can't remember her age. She's just a young girl. She's walking down the street. A toilet from a space shuttle. Now, how this happened, I don't know. A toilet from a space shuttle breaks out of orbit, comes down, and she looks up, and it kills her. And now she's dead, and they recruit her to be a Grim Reaper. It's called Dead Like Me, and it's really funny. It's just kind of a interesting show. And of course, she's a bitter young girl, but now she's a Grim Reaper. It's really kind of funny. It hasn't been on for a few years, but I think you can find it. I think it's on YouTube, or not YouTube. Netflix. It might be on Netflix or Amazon, one of the two, but it's really kind of a cute show. Have you seen it, Scorpion? Or are you just saying you think it's interesting? Oh, I'm cutting through my own crops. Think it'll hurt them? One of these days, I guess, one of these days I should start a farm and play um, with wither crops and all that kind of stuff just for fun. I don't know. But wait a minute, doesn't Dangerfield? What's his name? Not Dangerfield. That's Rodney. He's a comedian. Somebody does that where they play reality, and I always laughed at them. More power to you if that's how you want to play it. I've tried playing like that, and I just can't. I need to cheat. You'd like it, Scorpion. You'd really like it. It's quite humorous. I think it only lasted like 1 or 2 seasons. Mandy Patinkin's in it. If you remember him, he was in The Princess Bride. Montoya, whatever his name was, that is avenging his father. Daggerwin, that's the guy. Why did I think Dangerfield? I've never watched his channel, actually. I have tuned it in a couple times, but maybe watched maybe 2-3 minutes. No particular reason. I just, because I do farming videos, I just don't watch other people do them. It just doesn't necessarily interest me. I'd rather just play the game myself, make my own videos, if that makes any sense. Ha 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 ha. Daggerwin is good. He's got a whole hell of a lot more subscribers than I've got, but you know it's a European game, and he's over in Europe, and I think he started before I did making videos. A lot of times, I think this YouTube thing is you got to kind of be lucky. I know a guy that plays Minecraft, and I played Minecraft. I recorded some videos, and it never went anywhere. And this guy is not very good at all. He doesn't. He's not very. Well, he's just not a good YouTuber. Let's put it that way. But there's a big YouTube channel that has a lot of the big shots on it. And for some reason, somebody invited him to that channel, and he only had like a couple hundred viewers. And all of a sudden, he's got hundreds of thousands because he's on that channel with all these other guys that have 500,000 viewers. And, you know, he just got lucky. He knew somebody, I guess. And it's kind of like that with, take people in the show business, music in particular, and somebody comes out and they've got a hit song and they become a big deal and they're on TV and they're doing tours and you know maybe they've got a fairly decent voice, but they're not necessarily, you know, all that. There are people on YouTube that can sing circles around some of these people that are big shot celebrities. So it doesn't come down to who has the most talent. It comes down to who do they know Are they in the right place at the right time? You know, what kind of luck they have, that kind of thing. A lot of it comes to that. How many times have you heard of some actress, especially back in the early days, that somebody saw them in a restaurant, you know, serving up, and they thought that they would make up well, you know, and they put them in a movie, and the next thing you know, they're a big star. All luck, you know, being in the right place, right time, with the right person. I think YouTube's a lot like that, because there's a lot of people out there that have some decent YouTube pages, and they don't have any subscribers to shout about, you know, they're in, and that kind of thing. I always felt I was lucky to have as many as I've got. You know, I never thought I'd get 20, 25 subscribers, and I've got 4,500. You know, so I feel lucky, but you know, how do you really get lucky? Is that sad talking about shit like that? Pardon my French. I don't think about it too often. I do think about it once in a while, though. About why, you know, I'm not getting the views I used to get. I've had people tell me, oh, there's no reason why Google would try to squash your channel. And I said, I don't think they are. I think it's their algorithms that do. Because they've got algorithms that will change how your, whatever it is, your business, you, whatever it is, they're algorithms that choose who gets to the top of the list. So if you are searching for somebody, you may have trouble finding them. Where somebody else, you put something in and they pop up at the top of the list. They have algorithms to change that because they want you to see what they want you to see. And if there's somebody on there that has a different political view than they do, you can damn well believe they're not going to be at the top of the list. And so, would that affect me? It would, if they know how I think, and that my thinking doesn't agree with them. It's not them that's doing it. It's their algorithm. It's a computer that makes those decisions. So somebody said, well, Rudy, why do you think Google would pick on some little channel like yours? And I would say, no, I don't think they are, but I think their algorithm does. And they'll say, well, how would they know what you're thinking or how you think? I said, are you kidding me? It's Google. It's Facebook. It's Amazon. You don't think they all share information? Most of those companies have admitted that they share information with the government. And so you know they're sharing it with everybody else if somebody's willing to pay for it. So what does that information do? You're on Amazon. What kind of things do you buy? What kind of things do you look at when you go shopping on their channel? Where do you live? What kind of job do you have? What do your bank accounts look like? They know all of that. So yes, they know what you're thinking. And if your thinking doesn't jive with what their thinking is, then you're not going to be at the top of the Google list when somebody types your name in. That's just the way it is. Now, Google's not doing it to me, but the algorithm's doing it. And that's not a conspiracy thing. That's, you know, I used to not believe in conspiracy theories and stuff like that. The older I get, I've lived through a few of them. So there's a lot of stuff that's happened in the last 20, 30 years that I would say, oh, that would never happen in America. Oh, that's never going to happen. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, you're just, you know, you're being paranoid. They wouldn't do that. And all those things that I believed would never happen are common now. They've all happened, and, you know, nobody seems to care. Is that a soapbox? I tend to get on a soapbox once in a while. All right, I'll knock myself off the box. What am I waiting on? This guy's done. I'm waiting on this stupid John Deere to finish so I can plant this field here. What does this field need to have done with it? Oh, it needs plowing. Great. I got to get my plow back. Well, while the John Deere's working on that last strip, I can start the plowing. Let me get this guy motating. My 2 hours almost up anyway, so. Phone's leaking. Get a bucket. Oh my God, somebody actually answered the phone. I forgot. Normally, when I'm recording or live streaming, I take my phone and I turn the ringer off or I take it out in another room. Because it's never for me. And nowadays, it's somebody else that's trying to sell you something. We don't answer the phone anymore. We'll get 10, 30 calls a day. And it's either nobody else on the line, or it's some guy from India telling you that he works for Microsoft and your computer is destroying the internet and they need your passwords and stuff to get in and fix it. And I used to talk with them, but I don't anymore. I just don't. I won't even answer the phone anymore. I just wait and let the machine answer it. If it's somebody that I think I want to talk to, I'll call them back. But those guys, I used to ask myself, geez, how often does that work for you? That somebody's going to give you their passwords. And one guy actually told me, I told him, I said, oh, this is bull crap. I said, how can you sleep at night taking advantage of people that are so stupid they're going to give you their password? He laughed at me and he said, we're going to own America because you people are stupid. And he said it works all the time. And I got kind of worried and I hung up on him. I don't even talk to him anymore. But I get those phone calls 10, 15 times a day. And the ones that are really weird is when they spoof a number. So it's somebody from India, either working for Microsoft trying to get your information or trying to sell you something or whatever it is. And the phone number on the caller ID that shows up is a local number. I got a call one day from the Warrenton Police Department, which is where I live. And it was some guy from India I couldn't understand trying to sell me something. It happens all the time. One day, I got a phone call from my own home phone. I'm sitting in my home. The phone rings, and it's me. I pick up the caller ID, and it's me. Of course, it wasn't me, but they spoofed my number to call me. It was the funniest thing. Although it's not funny, it's getting crazy. I know it's crazy, Troy, I tell you. It's just, and it's annoying. And I think that it bothered me kind of bad on the home phone. What bothers me now is when I'm starting to get them on my cell phone. Because I don't have a normal cell phone. I have a phone that I pay as I go. So I buy minutes. And, when the minutes are gone, I have to go buy more. Well, these people are using up my minutes. And it bothers me. I don't know how to stop it. Boy, this John Deere is slow. I'm going to have to get a new combine. Well, either that or remod this thing. These things are kind of difficult to mod, these John Deeres that I've got. It's not difficult. It just takes a lot of time because there's so many options on the combines. I've got about 3 or 4 different versions. So you can get the 770, the 870, the 970. You can get the older 2000, the early 2000 version. You can get the classic combine. You can get the new ones. There's so many options on it, and you have to change each one of them if you're going to mod it. So it's really a pain in the butt. It's not like going into the combine and saying, look, I want you to be able to go 20 miles an hour. Okay, which version do you want to go 20 miles an hour? And which engine? Because there's a choice of 4 or 5 different engines for each model. Okay, so which model are you using? Which engine are you using? So you have to adjust all of those. It's such a pain. Let's see if I can sneak a little grain from this guy. Put your pipe out, buddy. There you go. Yeah, I figure I'll get my ranting out of the way since there's only about 4 or 5 people on. That's probably why there's only 4 or 5 people on. Yeah, dumps fast enough. All right, he's empty. Moving on. I really thought I was going to hit one of those trees. Okay, he's having trouble over there, I think. Where's he at? He thinks he's done. And who knows, maybe he is. Well, I'll do a little field cleanup here while I've got control. And then I think that my time is up for today. And I'm looking for other games to live stream because I want to do a lot more live streaming, I think. And I'm going to do not just farming. I'm just going to live stream for the fun of it. And if anybody's watching, fine. If they're not, I like playing different games. Boy, look at the repair on this combine. I haven't had this combine very long, and it's already halfway down on the repairs. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you had fun. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And thanks for keeping me company. I know it was very small and intimate today. I don't know where everybody's at, but that's okay. Days like that happen. It's kind of a slow Wednesday. And I hope to see you in the next live stream. If probably for Farm Sim, it'll probably be Saturday. So anyway, unless I see you before then, everybody have fun farming. And thanks for stopping by and have a good evening. Good night.